Hey guys, this is Total Money Makeover video number 5, I believe, and I've been reading this book on how to cut your grocery bill in half, and this was a very interesting tip. It's probably the one that caught my eye the most because it's definitely something that we can easily do. So you know how there's at the grocery store in the produce department, there's loose fruit and then there's bagged fruit. Well, all the bagged fruit says 5 pounds, it's a 5-pound bag or something like that. Well, the produce supplier wants to make sure that they meet that minimum requirement because that's just a minimum requirement. So they may add an extra ounce or two or an extra little bit in there just to make sure that they get to the correct, to that minimum amount. So what you should do to maximize your money is weigh the bags and then get the one with the most weight. And the reason you do that is because, first of all, the bagged ones are usually cheaper than the loose ones, and the loose ones go by the exact weight and not just one price per each one or one price per group, unless it's one of those type of things. I think avocados are sometimes like that. But I wanted to show you guys the chart. She did a chart here. I think this book was written in 2009, so it's fairly updated. And she did a chart here of apples, carrots, potatoes, and onions, and different bag sizes, different types of things. And this is her findings. So we have the first one there. Let me make sure y'all can see that. Hang on. Focus. There we go. Okay, apples, 3 pounds, 48 ounces, $3.99 for the bagged. Price per pound loose was $1.50. The bagged weight max was 52 ounces, so she got an additional 4 ounces there for an actual price per pound of $1.23, and she saved about 18%. Carrots, she had the same kind of luck, a 16-ounce bag. There was actually 20 ounces in there. So there was a 20% savings there. I mean, just all kind of savings. Potatoes, she found a really good one. 10-pound bag, 160 ounces, $3.37 an ounce, which is 38 cents a pound. Regularly loose, they're 79 cents a pound, so there's a bagged max weight of 167, so there was 36 cents was the actual, and she saved 54% on that particular purchase there. So there is some savings that you guys can get just by, if you buy weighed produce, or if you don't, you should start, and make sure to weigh them and pick the bag with the largest weight. That was an eye-opener for me. That's one thing that I could easily do. She also talks about buying in season. That's whenever they usually go on sale. And then the next chapter that she talks about, I think, was about meats. And I may as well share this with you guys. One person wrote into them saying that they buy, if you have a standalone freezer, they buy a whole cow, and have a butcher or a rancher chop it up for them and store and put it into packs and whatnot, and they have meat for a year. And I want to say it may have cost like $1,000 or something for it. I could be wrong on the number there, but definitely a lot cheaper than buying a little bit here and a little bit there, because it's going to add up to a lot more than that. So if your budget can afford it, or if you can even maybe split it with another family or something like that, definitely some savings there on meat. And she also talks about the dates on meat, like the sell-by date, the best if used by date, or the use-by date, which I'll have to get into in another video. So make sure you subscribe if you want to hear more of these ideas I have that I'm reading about in this book for groceries, or if you just want to follow me on my Total Money Makeover, because we are getting out of debt. Yeah! All right, guys, I will see you on the next. Oh, don't forget also, I have my 2 other channels right here. On the vlog channel, I usually talk about the Total Money Makeover and kind of me in action doing the things. Like if I'm at the grocery store, I'll show you guys what I'm weighing or something like that. Or I'm going trying to get my emergency fund funded. Then I got my little chart and I'm coloring it in and that kind of thing. So Definitely come and check out the vlog. I think you guys like that over at the Funny Rats. And then I do plan on doing, I think on my main channel, every month, I'm going to do a main channel video kind of like where we're at with the Total Money Makeover. So something you may want to check out over on the main channel, the LaneVid channel. So, okay, I talked too long. I will see you guys later. Y'all have a great one and get out of debt. And if you're not in debt, don't get into debt. Bye-bye.